97, my love, my everything. You finally came to visit me.
I know.
And you look amazing.
I dressed up just for you. Well, I didn't really dress up. There's not a lot going on here apart from a bra and a see-through top.
That's so much right now. So let me tell you, every interview we've done, you've been so well behaved in it. You were covered up. Yeah, you had always, like, you covered your boobs out. I'm speaking on behalf of your boobs right now.
Okay.
We want to be free.
I want to be free. They want to be free.
They look amazing.
Today they woke up and they were like, you know what, Rita? We want to be out today. And I'm like, well, okay.
Yes.
Own it.
Listen, your body looks amazing.
Oh, thank you.
You look great. And you know what? I'm really happy for everything you got going on. I saw you in LA for MTV.
I know.
And now we have a song, a great song with my brother Chris Brown, Body on Me.
Yeah.
I love it.
Thank you so much. Well, I love it too. I love it for many reasons. I love it because I wanted the women to feel sexy.
Yeah.
It's like a jam for the summertime, and you go out there and you feel like, you know, there's someone that you really want to get close to, but you feel like you ain't getting any closer.
Yeah.
And then like you have this song and it's just like, and then it just like, you know, you can have a 3-minute kind of rendezvous and then go back to normality.
Back to being ignored by them.
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly.
Okay, so you and Chris have always been friends for such a long time.
Yes, we have.
How did this happen? Were you just a call like, Chris, look, cut it out, get on a song?
Well, we wanted to work together for a while.
Right.
And for me, I see Chris, I'm a fan of his music.
Of course.
And, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? And for that point only, I was like, no one can sound better on this record how I'm visioning it than Chris. So it wasn't like who's got the hottest record or who's this, who's that, what's this person doing. It was literally like, you know what, his tone fits perfectly with this song, and that was the bottom line. So I just said to him, yo, I have the record, and he was like, let's hear it, heard it, liked it, jumped on it, and now we have it.
God, that's the best way to create art.
It's true. And what's even better was that we were actually in the studio together. So it was,
wow, that's rare
and
nowadays.
that don't happen. Yeah, I mean, so that was lovely. He was cutting his, you know, his vocals, and like me being there, it was perfect. It all made sense.
Yeah. So now the video, did you guys shoot it yet?
Yeah, it's shot.
Okay.
It comes out on the 21st of August.
How exciting! What can we look forward to? Are we going to see your boobs? Hopefully.
Well, his verse says, "Put you up against the wall."
Ow.
So, you know, there's this song is definitely kind of like the most intimate that I've ever done. So I tried to balance the video out with it being like a really like whoa, but not so much, in a classy way. Because I'm a classy chick.
No,
I am.
I know you are, but no, the boobs want to be free.
The boobs are gonna be free.
Okay, great. Does Chris take his clothes off?
See, now you have to wait and watch.
That means yes.
You have to wait and watch. Honestly, you do.
Do you feel this time around with your music, that's more of what is coming out?
Yeah.
Just womanhood. Just loving yourself and being like, hey, you know what? It's okay. Relax.
Do you know what this record represents for me? It's like the first time I've ever given a thank you to people that have had my back for such a long time. So like my girlfriends that I've known since I was 2 or 3 years old were there for me through the hard times, through all the stupid little breakups and all that kind of stuff.
Yes.
And I've never thought that I've given them a proper thank you. So there's a lot of records that were inspired by those moments of like crumble downness, and then boom, we go out to a club and we're like feeling ourselves and all our problems are gone. And you know, that takes, you got to thank your friends for that sometimes. So I have that side of things, and then I have the side of things where I still want to feel loved. And then, you know, there's the whole kind of representing females and being really a part of that movement. And I've been involved in this charity a lot, you know, not only with breast cancer, also being the ambassador of my country. That's one of my main...
That is awesome.
Thank you. That's
Congratulations, boo. That is important. Look, I mean, a lot of times people focus on all the negative things.
They do.
Rita Ora is a businesswoman. Don't ever get it twisted.
Amen to that.
Listen, I just want people to understand this, because sometimes we're so quick to judge women, and I feel like everything we do, any little move, oh, well, look at that. Oh, look what she did. And it's like, how about all the other things that you don't want to talk about?
Exactly. How about the things that we do where actually, you know what, I don't want to be praised for it because I'm just doing it for the good of doing it.
Maybe I don't want to post everything on Instagram.
No, and if I do, so what?
Yes.
So the real talk though, it's like, oh, you want to tease that I got a nude photo? I'm gonna leave my own nude photo.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Get the hits.
That's what I'm trying to say though. But that's where I think the world is coming to now. I don't think people necessarily care more about like a naked photo or a nude this or that. They care more about what they think you're doing, which you're not really like doing. everyone has an opinion on everything.
Course.
And I think nowadays I'd like to think I've proven enough where I've supported females to the point where, you know, I stand by what I believe in and what we are as independent women.
Yeah. Okay, so now in your life, are you in a relationship?
No, I am not.
Okay.
Which is great. You know what? It's really great that you asked me that because for the first time in I think about 5 years, I can't remember being single.
Yeah.
And I feel fantastic. I feel like I'm free, you know?
You look amazing.
Thank you.
You look like you're just, you know what? You're doing you.
That's what I'm doing. And I've been told by multiple people that we both know, that people know in this industry, yo, just do you. And at that point, I was like, yeah, but what if this and what if that, you know, in girl mode, like, no. And now I'm actually in that position where I am doing me. And forever, whatever reason the relationship didn't work out, I'm very happy about that. I feel like, yo, this is great.
Yeah.
I can go out with my girls. I don't have to like
Check
answer
in.
back to no one.
Yes.
And it's good for my mentality at this state of time that I do what I want to do.
And I think it's important that you say that because so many girls, we all go through this.
We do.
And sometimes we think that being in a relationship validates us. But when we see you being validated through your own love, your career and stuff, it's like, oh, okay.
You can do it.
You can do it.
Yeah,
it's hard on us, man.
And even sometimes, don't get me wrong, even sometimes I'm like, yo, am I going to end up with like 10 cats?
You're not gonna. You're not gonna do it.
Am I gonna be that woman?
Yeah.
But then I think, no, you know, at this time it's just not meant to be. Like, accept that, be happy with who we have and what we are. And I'm not trying to preach, but I'm kind of saying this so I can hear myself say it too.
Absolutely.
It's one of those things, man. They don't mean everything.
Yeah. I'm so happy for you. You're in such a great place.
Oh, thank you.
I
And
can feel
great.
it, man. And your show was sold out here in New York.
It
They
was.
had to move to the Irving Plaza.
Yeah. We had to move it because I was like,
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Let's,
Thank you.
Again, look, after
New
great
York,
things,
New York.
I'm just saying New York is rocking with you
They
right
are.
now.
Thank you, New York City. I love you.
This is your time.
I love you. I mean, I've thought, let's just do like real small, intimate venues, you know? Because I was thinking, let's do something where like, you know, we just pop up. And then it was like, Rita, no, because people are complaining like they need a bigger venue. I'm like, okay, all right, let's do this thing then.
This is what I'm talking about.
But I'm happy. I can't wait. You going to come watch it?
Of course.
Good.
Okay, so more stuff. Album. Let's talk about this.
Yes.
What's going on with it? Because now we have the single Body on Me with Chris Brown.
Yes.
So what is going to happen?
So this album comes out towards just where Christmas time comes.
Oh, perfect.
And also for me, I went into the studio thinking, you know what? If I'm not honest with myself, this ain't gonna work. So there was a year where I didn't actually record nothing because I wasn't mentally there because I just had a breakup a year and a bit ago.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I can't get in the studio. I ain't focused. If I record now, it's just gonna sound rubbish.
Yeah.
And so I didn't. And then I waited it out. And then a year later, I was like, yo, you know what? I'm ready. Some people take longer than others, whatever. I went back into the studio and just all flowed out, like everything from me, my girlfriends for the past year, to like what I want in a man, to like what I see when I'm like 50, to things like that. So it opened my eyes for the first time. I didn't feel like it was work. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And that's hard for me as an artist to admit, because when you're in the studio, that's meant to be like your moment of freedom.
Yep.
For me, my moment of freedom is being on stage performing. I love performing and entertaining. Being in the studio, sometimes I'm like, get me out of here, it's too closed up. I need to be outside, I need to have freedom. Some artists are different. That's how I am. And so it took me about a year and a half to make this record, and I have a few amazing kind of collaborators on it. It's not all about the cosigns at all. There's 3 amazing collaborators on it that I am really proud of. I'm going to leave one as a surprise, but one I did do was with Ed Sheeran, a song called Us.
I love Ed Sheeran.
He is so cute. Isn't he cute?
He's the best.
Do you know why I think he's cute? Because he owns how cute he is.
Yes.
In his music. Like, his music, like, is like, yo, he's not trying to act like this kind of crazy ass, like, come and kill you, like, type of vibe. He kind of is what his lyrics are, you know? He's
Is
cute.
he really? What if he's like a killer behind closed doors? And like this whole time,
like
we're
a
like
psycho?
Ed Sheeran. he's like a player this whole time.
Yeah.
He's got like gang of
well,
girls.
you know, Ed's got it going on.
Oh no! Don't say that.
I mean, I know, but like, don't ever get it twisted.
Yeah.
Ed's got some game.
Yeah.
He He does. Yes. And knowing him, I'm like, okay,
all right, man.
I love him though.
Yeah.
And he wrote this record called Us, and it represented me, and we listened to it, and he was like, you know what, have it, and he gave it to me.
I love
Isn't
that.
that cute?
That is, man. This just keeps adding to how awesome he is.
And yeah, so the rest of the record it's been molded into it feeling like where I'm from, being from London.
Yeah.
Having like those kind of authentic sounds, those synth sounds, and like making sure my melodies really are coming from my love for R&B and soul. So it's that balance and that combination.
Who else is on it that you can't tell us about?
Well, that means I have to tell you who it is. That was such a good question,
Ed,
though.
Chris Brown, and then the third one you're saying is a surprise.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
I just want to keep it as like...
Okay, got it. So those two we know for sure, and then the third, we don't know. Can you say if it's a guy or girl?
It's a guy.
Okay.
But that's it.
That's it. Okay. I won't do it. Okay.
There's some really cool voice notes in there from some really amazing people, though. Like, I wanted this album to feel like a continuous like tape, you know what I'm saying? Like a mixtape. So it's not a mixtape, obviously it's a record, but the interludes are really interesting. They're dope.
What's gonna be your favorite song on there?
Probably this record, one of the records, well, the one out now, Body on Me, but also there's a track on there that I love called Religion. It's really great.
What's it about?
It's not actually about religion, to tell you the truth. It's more about making me your religion.
Oh.
See what I'm saying?
Did you see that eyebrow?
See what I'm saying, though? You see what I'm trying to say?
Rita.
It's like, there's a lyric that's like, you don't have to make decisions right now, but tonight, you'll be seeing stars and light, drinking my moonlight.
We drinking moonlight now? Who's drinking the moonlight?
But tonight you'll be on your knees making me your religion.
Yes.
That's the lyric.
You know what? You could tell we're like deprived because we're all excited over lyrics. We're like, yes, moonlight, drink. What?
On your knees.
I love this. All right, so we were talking before the cameras came on about relationships and how complicated it can be. Now, you're single. So this is when you're ready to start dating.
Right.
You know, we get into those weird moments where we're like, okay, so when do I send like a sexy picture over?
Or like a sexy text. Or like...
sexting. So apparently I read this study, I kid you not, that said it's healthy, it's the best to actually sex with someone during the dating phase.
Okay.
Versus when you're in a long-term relationship, it's kind of like...
We're trying to like keep it funky.
You nailed it.
Keep it fresh.
Yeah.
Keep it cute.
Yeah.
Well, when you're dating, it's like, it's already cute, but like now you're just being naughty.
Yeah. And we like that. So, when do you let the guy start it first, or does a girl ever initiate sexting in the beginning phase?
For me, I'm all for like women being able to propose to the man.
Yeah.
I don't think it always has to be the man. That's just how I think.
Yeah.
I always have been really passionate about there not being any like sexist rules. You know, if I wanted to marry my man, I'm not going to wait for him to propose. I'll straight up be like, yo, are we getting married?
You're so bold. I love this.
I'll straight up be like, yo, are we getting married or not?
Yeah.
You don't need a ring, because now I'm telling you it, you can go get it. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes if I feel like I'm waiting, I'm like, you know what, I might just have to take initiative.
Yeah.
So in that world of dating, I don't necessarily care as much about what he thinks than I would in about a year's time. So I kind of start it.
You'd start it.
Yeah.
You know,
in a year's time though, I'd be like, oh, I don't know, because I really love this guy now. You know, it's been like a year. Oh. But before, if you're like dating, it's that whole early process, you shouldn't really care. Go for it.
How long are you supposed to date someone before they do the whole title, you're my girlfriend, the talk?
Oh, when you gotta give someone a title, yo, I hate that part.
I hate that part too. So what do we do? This is such a girl code.
I think what you do is you just gotta weigh it out. Just go with the flow.
Yeah.
If you start the conversation like, yo, what is
are
this?
We?
I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing, but I think you should only ask that question when you know that he can handle it.
Yeah.
If he's not focused, or if he's like not listening to you while you're having dinner or something like that, you can't drop a serious question.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, of
you
course.
gotta like really test it out.
Yeah.
Does he listen? Is he a listener? Is he more of a looker? Is he looking at your boobs the whole time?
Yeah.
He's looking in your eyes. Like what we dealing with here?
Yeah.
And I think that's how we start off.
Gosh, so hard on us. Do you hear this?
It is hard. But also, we do this to ourselves, though.
We do.
We outthink things to a point where it's like, yo, we are actually driving ourselves crazy.
We overthink. And guys don't. They just have like one track mind.
They think.
But it's just not as severe as ours.
I think that they think we just talk about it. They like think about it.
And they just hold it in.
And they're good at like pushing things to the back of their head and distracting themselves, because that's just what men do.
That is. It's true.
And we're like, hello, like, can we talk about this for a second?
I do.
And they're like, talk about what?
Yeah.
And you're like, don't pretend like you don't know
what's going on.
Yeah.
It's so crazy.
I know.
So, okay, let me ask you a couple more relationship questions. Should you ever go through your man's phone?
No. I've never gone through a man's phone.
Never?
And I never will.
Never?
Never, ever, ever, ever. Every relationship I've been in, I don't even want to know. I don't care. I don't want to know, because if I do, it's like, oof, it's going down. Ooh, it's going down. Lawsuits and all sorts.
You never.
No, I'm kidding. Kidding.
Yeah, I'm joking. Everyone relax. Take a break.
Yeah.
Really? Never?
No, I actually, you know what? I've never had the urge to either. Wow. Because I wouldn't be with you if I had to look through your phone.
What's the craziest thing you've ever done? You're like the coolest girl. Like, I can't understand.
Want to know the truth?
Yeah.
One time I split up with I didn't have, we split up, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And I like slowly like creeped, like drive by the house.
It's not that bad.
Like with tinted windows though. And I was like,
what were you looking for?
I don't know. I just wanted to see if I was going to see something through a window or something. I don't know. So I'm like, and nothing came through. And I'm like, I'm never doing that again.
Yeah. See, that's not that bad.
That was one time when curiosity killed the cat. Yeah. One time. But now I kind of can handle curiosity.
Now, as a strong woman and you know how to handle yourself, I saw a little bit, I didn't read the whole thing, with Glamour magazine when you actually talked about the A$AP Rocky situation, where some people, you know what,
Which, by the way, I love his music.
And I think for you to say that is so amazing. Again, shows your character.
I love his music. Yeah. And I love what he does. I like how he looks dope, whatever. But for me, it's not about me. Yeah. It's about what people think that they can get away with about speaking about women. Yeah. I'm not looking at it like, oh, you're upsetting me, because I don't actually give a shit. Yeah. I really don't care what you got to say. I got all this going on.
Believe her when she says this.
Like, I got stuff going on in my own life. Yeah. I got my own career to think about. Like you and me both know, I care about my business more than anything.
Absolutely.
So I actually don't care. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But I think about it and I'm like, I don't want people to think it's okay to speak about women like that. Yeah. That's it. Anything you do, it's like, really, that's the only way I look at it. Like, oh, okay, so you're one of them. It's okay to speak about women like that.
We deal with it all the time.
So I don't care about what you say about me. Yeah. I don't give a flying fuck.
Oh, absolutely not. So, never have.
That's just how it is. But you got to keep it moving. I'm very happy with what I do, and I'm proud of who I am and what I represent, and that's it.
And you know what? He did say it was tasteless, and I thought that was big of him.
Oh, he did?
He did.
Oh, I didn't pay no mind. I didn't look. Yeah,
and that just shows that you're just so past it. From what I read, he also said it was tasteless. So,
that's nice.
It's nice to see that. And
still said it, though. But that was nice.
You still said it. But, and I'm not, and you know what it is? I'm not one of those radio people who wants to continue beef. I think that when you could see a potential place to grow and learn, that's what we should focus on.
Like I said, congratulations. His album's done great. Yeah. And I liked it. So, good for him.
I love it. Rita, you're handling yourself right now like a boss bitch out here, girl.
And you know where to find me if you need something. You know where to find me. You want to apologize, how to find me.
Rita is nice, but trust. That's why, you know what? There's so many few real ones out here. Thank you for being one, Rita.
I know. Well,
Rita, listen.
There's only a few of us left, so I feel like
a few.
We should stick together.
Have to. Now, listen. You're doing your thing with Adidas. Yeah. I think you're coming back to New York to do something with Adidas, and I think you're doing it with us. I'm really excited. We're going to do a shopping spree with the listeners.
Yeah, we're doing a shopping spree. Yeah. Also, obviously I've been designing for Adidas for a while now. It's like my third, fourth kind of line that I've dropped with them. Yeah.
It was Jeremy Scott's birthday a couple days ago.
It was my baby. Shout out to Jeremy Scott. Yeah. Also, we're gonna do a lovely like big launch, and everyone's can come down. Sorry, it's just for the females at the moment, the clothes, but doesn't mean males can't come and support.
Of course.
But yeah, it's a great little. Not even little, it's a great side project for me. Yeah. Like I said, I have so many things focusing on that I'm not really focused on all that kind of pettiness going on. So
what else can we look forward to? Because I love hearing the business side. Before I let you go, tell me the business side. Well, can we stunt on them right now?
Well, me and my team, i.e. my family, we work together. My sister's my manager.
That's so dope.
Everything we do is like within the Ora compound.
Yeah.
We are, the Adidas line, the movie, just did Southpaw. We're about to start shooting the second sequel of 50 Shades of Grey. We're also doing a soundtrack for that too also. And we have, a few other things in the pipeline that I can't mention. Oh, the new makeup range with Rimmel, and then we got the DKNY fragrance.
Oh my, listen,
and
this is huge.
Yeah.
Rita.
Yeah.
Yo, you're getting money right now.
Oh, thanks.
You're getting money. You work hard for your businesswoman, man.
Yeah, I love that. But, it would not exist if it weren't for music.
Yeah.
So it all comes back down to the music.